Hello, and thank you for looking at my video. I appreciate you visiting my page to find out more about myself and what it is that my firm does. My name is Jamaal Jones, and I am an attorney at Jones Health Law in Miami, Florida. Our firm provides legal services to healthcare professionals, healthcare providers, healthcare executives, and various healthcare facilities. Oftentimes, I network and I meet with people throughout the state of Florida. And when they ask me, well, what exactly is it that you do? I tell them that I'm a healthcare attorney or I practice health law. Many times I'm in a conference or a symposium or a networking event with people who work in the healthcare field, the healthcare sphere. So, much to my surprise, many times people will ask me, well, what is health law? And I decided that it's time for me to kind of shoot a little video just to kind of let you know, the viewer know, what is health law. Health law is a broad and interdisciplinary term used to describe an area of legal practice by which certain local, state, and federal laws, rules, regulations, and other jurisprudence regulate individuals, the health industry, and the delivery and financing of healthcare services. Many national and state boards and associations have created rules and regulations in order to protect rights of the public and those practicing or working within the healthcare industry. While these rules and regulations are not necessarily legally binding, many courts view these rules favorably and hold great weight in courtroom proceedings. State laws, federal laws are legally binding, just to reiterate. But rules and regulations promulgated by various healthcare associations are not necessarily legally binding. Health law issues are often analyzed in conjunction with areas of law such as corporate law, tax law, environmental law, administrative law, elder law, and others. So it's important for any lawyer to be familiar with these areas as well while practicing in health law. Health law services are provided to academic and community hospitals, healthcare systems, laboratories, pharmacies, biotech companies, healthcare management and billing companies, healthcare trade organizations, healthcare providers, healthcare executives, and various healthcare facilities. This is not an exhaustive list of entities that may be affected by health law. It's merely a sample. Next are some of the more commonly referenced health laws out there that lawyers who practice in health law typically encounter, I would say 80 to 90% of the time that they're conducting business in the healthcare industry. One of the newest laws, and probably one of the more controversial, is the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, otherwise known as Obamacare. There's also Stark Law, there's Anti-Kickback Law, HIPAA, High-Tech, Americans with Disabilities Act, EMTALA, and ERISA. Eventually I'll shoot videos to kind of dig a little deeper into what each one of these laws represents and some of the rules and exceptions that govern them. But for now, I'm just giving a brief overview of health law. And again, these laws are not an exhaustive list of local, state, or federal laws, health laws that regulate healthcare entities. As mentioned earlier, there are several federal governmental bodies that enact rules to regulate the healthcare industry. The following is a sample and not an exhaustive list of governmental bodies on the federal level. We have the Department of Health and Human Services, the Food and Drug Administration, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, the National Institute of Health, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and finally, the Indian Health Service. Some of the focus areas in health law that practitioners, legal practitioners, focus on are as follows: medical malpractice, law, medicine, bioethics, regulation of healthcare business, health and social justice, public health and the environment, health sciences, and technology. Many of those practicing within the healthcare industry may not be aware of the laws that govern their practice area. The healthcare industry is highly regulated, and the laws governing the industry are complex and interconnected in many ways. It usually takes the assistance of an expert in health law to assist you to ensure that you are acting within the confines of the applicable health law or any other law that may affect your relationship or transaction. It is important to be proactive rather than reactive to avoid any investigations by governmental agencies, licensing boards, or associations. I'd like to thank you again for tuning in and watching my video. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact me. Again, my name is Jamaal Jones. My email address is jrj@joneshealthlaw.com. I can be reached at 305-877-5054, or you can visit our website to see some of our practice areas and the clients that we've represented. Visit our blog to see some other videos or blog posts. My website is www.joneshealthlaw.com. Thank you very much.